And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the YSN Power Hour, powered by our friends over at Toyota of Warren. We are joined by our third senior and final senior, last but not least, of course, Mr. Brad Hamilton. Now, Brad, 4-year starter. Okay, we know that. 15 points a game, 6.7 assists, and 3.5 steals a ball game. This has been a special year for you, no?
Oh, absolutely. This has been a fantastic year to start.
So, when you were a junior and thinking what you wanted your senior year to be like, could you envision a 7-0 start?
Not at the time,
Yeah.
no. Not at the time. Well, before Duncan decided to come back, we were thinking that we were going to have a down year, but, Duncan coming back, we've had a phenomenal start to the season.
You guys have had an awesome just chemistry across the board. I mean, if you're looking for the perfect recipe for success, I mean, everybody on this team has did their part. Um, what do you think your part is? If this is a recipe and we're cooking, what are you in the recipe?
I think I'm here to lead, I just got to lead the team and get a win every night and see what we could do.
Now, what we've learned is leadership comes in different forms and facets, and sometimes you're scoring, obviously, with 15 points a game. You're not afraid to put the ball in the bucket. Um, but leadership is also what you can do off the floor and what people don't see in practices and in the hallways. What do you think your specialty is in leadership?
I think just getting everyone to do their part is very important to me, and getting everyone here on time, and making sure they're working, making sure they're working hard and doing their part for the team.
Where did you get your leadership skills from?
I think Coach Upshire and my father, they were big parts in helping me be a leader.
This team atop the power rankings on YSN, sitting at number one. There's people kind of criticizing, saying, well, okay, but who are they playing? What are they doing? We don't even know where Badger is. What do you say to people that are kind of naysaying what this team has accomplished so far?
I understand that people they're not seeing what we're doing, and I think if they came and played us, they would understand that we're here and we're here to play and we're here to get wins. So
Every team has a calling card. What's this team's calling card?
I think we're the run and gun team, and we love getting out, getting in transition, and getting points up.
All right, if you got a defensive stop or a game-winning bucket, which one would you rather have and why?
Uh, Personally, I'm going defensive stop. Defensive stop at the end of the game is more special to me than a bucket.
No kidding.
Oh,
Why is
absolutely.
that?
Coach Upshire always gets mad at me for, I say I don't care to score the ball. I want to win games, and games are won defensively and not offensively. So
You're living in the land of the trees, man. I don't know what you guys are drinking and eating out here, but you got a lot of tall specimens out here. And it's not like you're not tall, but I mean, you've got guys that are 6'5", 6'6", high flyers. What is it like for you to be able to just dish that ball away and know that ball is inches away from the bucket every time you toss it?
oh, it makes my job a lot easier. It's a lot of fun to see Duncan and Cole getting up there and putting down dunks every night. It's so much fun.
All right. So when you got the ball in your hands, are you pass first or shoot first
Oh,
guy?
pass first, easy. Oh,
Always
absolutely.
pass
Oh
first?
yeah.
I like it. Who's the basketball player maybe here in Badger or maybe someone we know on a bigger scale that you model your game after?
He graduated in 2018. I think his name's Logan Popovich,
Okay.
and he was a sharpshooter. He was good, and I loved watching him play. So that's who I wanted to be when I was in high school with him.
But you're modeling yourself after a shooter and not a passer.
Oh, it seems that way, but you can ask anyone around here. I love passing. I'd much rather pass than put a bucket in.
All right. Who are some of the guys on this Badger team, maybe when you were freshman or sophomore, that kind of put you under their wing and said, this is the way?
Logan Lendak, 1,000-point scorer here. He was a big one. He helped me a lot my freshman season to be where I am right now. And another one is Jack Lendak, who has graduated last year. And I played with him for 3 years, and he was a big one that helped me get my game where it is now.
Now we know you're a giver, so you obviously know that it's your turn to kind of take some of these younger kids under your wing. Who are you kind of mentoring and why?
Lewis Flowers and Preston Drostano are the two that I've been, the guards, and Lewis has kind of been I was in the same role as he is now my freshman year. So, those two I've been really trying to take under my wing and, get them to where they need to be for us to win games.
Now, you and I both know as a leader, it's very difficult sometimes to get things through, to have people have that light switch turn on. What's one of the toughest things or the most challenging things that you've been trying to teach and hasn't really sunk in yet?
Basketball is it's a mental game. And when these younger guys miss shots, they hang their head and it really gets in their head, and that's something that I had to deal with too in my early years of high school. And I've been trying to get through them that it's always about the next thing you do, but don't worry about the past. It's always about what's next.
You look like a guy that's very perceptive. You kind of see everything, observant, sees everything that goes on. When you look at Coach Upshire, what are you taking away from him during practices, during games that you want to take with you as a leader, maybe even after basketball?
His dedication. He's extremely dedicated to this program, and that's something that I admire a lot, and that's something that I want to do. Whatever I do in my life, I want to be as dedicated as he is to this program.
I love it. So what are the other things that you're dedicated to in your life? What do you like doing?
I love being outside. I love traveling. I love seeing things. I love hanging out with my friends. Laughing is a huge part of what I love to do. So.
What's your favorite place you've ever been?
Florida.
Florida.
I love Florida.
Just in general.
Oh, I mean, I don't know if you ever. It's called Sanibel Island. It's
Okay.
an island it's in the Gulf. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I love it there.
So are you a relaxer, or are you an active person when you go out there?
So my family is always active. We're
Okay.
always doing something. We're not really relaxing a lot.
You're not beach people.
Yeah, I mean, my mom is, but
Yeah.
not me and my dad. We always want to be doing something.
So is it like, are you getting in a canoe or what are you doing?
Kayaking.
Kayak, yeah.
We went parasailing.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, we're always on the move looking for things to do.
What's one place you've been that you'll never go back?
I wasn't a huge fan of Myrtle Beach.
Really? That's my spot.
Yeah, I actually so I went on a family vacation there and I got stung by a jellyfish.
Oh,
and so that kind of
yeah,
left a bad memory.
That'll
in my
do
head.
it for you.
Yeah,
but Myrtle Beach is such a tourist attraction.
it is,
and it feels like Sanibel Island. You said, is that a tourist attraction? It's just
it is, but there's not a lot. Like Myrtle Beach was packed.
Oh yeah,
and there's so many people there, and Sanibel is just like there's not very many people there. It's really peaceful.
Man, I'm sad you don't like Myrtle Beach.
Yeah.
I'm counting down the days. That's my vacation of the year, so I'm counting down the days till April. But all right, let's talk about people in your life. You talked about your father already. I mean, what does he mean to you?
Oh, my father's everything. I look up to him so much, and he might not see it every day, but he means the world to me. So
Mom on the beach.
Mom. My mom means a lot to me too. I would do anything for her.
Who are some of the people maybe outside your family or maybe extended family that you really admire, and what are the reasons for that?
My friends Duncan and Cole, they work extremely hard with whatever they do, whether it be sports or school, and seeing them do that makes me want to work harder as a person. So that they're a huge part of my life.
What are your plans for after graduation?
This question's come up much in the last 6 months, and I don't know yet. I'm trying to keep all my doors open, all my options open, but I don't want to be stuck.
I don't blame you. I mean, everybody thinks 18, you should be, creating the rest of your life, but 18 is still young to be understanding. I mean, most people transfer or change their majors or whatever it may be, or change their career path. Do you have anything that you like that you might want to do?
I thought about going in the Secret Service a little bit.
Wow.
That seemed really cool to me. I thought about being an airplane mechanic. That seems cool to me. So
very cool.
I definitely have my options, but
you got your pathways. Yep. You're just trying to open up door 1 and 2 and 3.
Yep.
So tonight, let's talk about this to wrap up the interview. Tonight, Autism Awareness Night. I had the guys tell me what it means to them. What does it mean to you?
It's just people everywhere should be accepted for whatever they have going on in their life, and I think autism is something that people look down on a little bit. And I have an autistic cousin myself, and people might not see it, but he is a wonderful kid, and you just got to be accepting and see what they have to offer too.
Brad, we appreciate you. Can't wait to see you play live and in person. I've been watching you on YSN. It's been fun, and I can't wait to be there myself. Thank you so much for the time. Appreciate it. We'll be back with Josh Upshire right after this on